Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start your day, whatever time it may be. Now, I really didn't think I would be making this video this fast. I didn't think I'd be making it this early, but quite honestly, I'm very proud and very happy that I'm going to be able to do this. This kind of proves that Treyarch is actually listening and paying attention to the community's concerns, the community's complaints, and kind of like our thoughts and opinions on how Black Ops 4 is running thus far during the first day of the beta. Now, you guys can already tell by the title, they are actually going to be addressing a number of concerns, a number of complaints that we all have been having during the game. Now, before I get into today's video, let me know down in the comment section below, are you guys actually enjoying the Black Ops 4 beta? What is something that you absolutely love, and what is something that you absolutely want to see fixed? Comment that down in the comment section below. I definitely want to kind of see and read through what you guys are feeling, what you guys are experiencing, and kind of see if we're on like kind of like the same mindset, same thought process, because I feel a lot of people have a universal opinion on the game that's kind of the same, and that's actually really good. That means the game is well balanced and the game, you know, is looking into a good, you know, direction for the future of this game. So let's get right into it. Now, you guys can see from the title, they're actually going to be going ahead and addressing a number of complaints, those being body armor. They're also going to be addressing bunny hopping, spawns, load up time, weapon tuning. So this is actually really good news. Now, I'm reading over the patch notes. I'm actually going to be linking them down in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and check those out if you guys want to. Now, the first note that they're actually going to be addressing is going to be the frame rate. Now, I do think this is something that you need to fix. Obviously, this is the beta, so obviously I don't really complain about the frame rate issues right now, because this is more than likely going to be ironed out when the game actually comes out. So that's not really a big deal, and it's just glad that they're actually just addressing that and just, you know, have it in mind that people are actually losing frames, because when it does happen, it is kind of taxing on the eyes. Let me know if that does happen to you guys. So yeah, I'm kind of glad they're actually going to go ahead and fix that. Number 2 on their list was the load times. Now, I really am happy they're actually going to be going ahead and fixing the load times on the game. Now, if you guys understand and you guys have been playing the game recently, there's been, the loading times are too long. It's like 80 seconds in between each match to start up a new one. That's entirely too long. 45 seconds is enough for everybody to kind of get their class set up, ready to go, and kind of decide if they want to stay in the lobby or leave. So definitely dropping that by half would definitely be, you know, the best option, and something that I could definitely see them doing, and I really do hope they go ahead and do that. So I'm glad load times are on their radar, and they're going to be going ahead and fixing that. Now, the third note that they're going to be addressing are going to be the weapon tunings. Now, they're actually going to be going ahead and looking at the SMGs and kind of reworking the SMGs so they're more in line with the assault rifles. Now, quite honestly, there's probably only 2 SMGs that I can see being kind of overpowered or kind of unfair in the game. Those being the MX9 and as well as the Cordite. Those are the 2 SMGs in my opinion that are kind of dominant, but in all reality, some of the rifles in my opinion are actually just as good, like the Rampart as well as the ICR. I think those actually do compete against the SMGs quite well. So if they go ahead and nerf the SMGs, hopefully they're not nerfed completely to the ground, because obviously that would go ahead and slow down the game significantly. And I actually really do like the pace of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 thus far. Let me know your opinions on the SMGs. Do you guys think they're overpowered? Do you guys think they're just right? Honestly, the only 2 SMGs I think that maybe need a slight range nerf, like I said, are going to be the Cordite and the MX9. Everything else is fine, and I really don't see an issue with the SMGs on this game, just because some of the rifles, especially some of the tactical rifles, are just literally amazing on this game. Now, another note they're going to go ahead and they're going to be addressing is the special issue equipment / weaponry. Now, they said that some players have shared VPAC about special weapons or equipment that feel OP. We're actively looking through data to make sure that we strike the right balance between fun and pacing. As weapon tuning, balancing, this will be actively updated during the beta. Now, quite honestly, I think what they're going to be going ahead and tweaking for this is I think they're going to be nerfing the Annihilator pistol. Now, right now, the Annihilator pistol, you can absolutely just spam it, and there really is no penalty. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Now, in Black Ops 3, you actually really couldn't spam it as much as you could in this game, so if they go ahead and nerf the Annihilator pistol, I do understand that, but it's just something that honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. The odds of you guys getting wrecked by special weapons is not really that high. Honestly, I think I've maybe gotten killed by the Annihilator pistol maybe like once or twice. People really do not gravitate towards Seraph in this game. The amount of times I've been killed by like special weapons like the Gravity Spike, the Tempest, the Annihilator, the Heat Wave, honestly are slim to none, and I feel that people seriously for some reason aren't even running them, which is kind of weird. So I don't really see an issue with this. Let me know if you guys are having an issue with any of the special weapons, but quite honestly, I'm not really being killed by them at all, which is kind of surprising. Now, another note is going to be on the bunny hopping. Now, I don't agree with this. They kind of want to go ahead and address bunny hopping. Now, the jump shotting is good in this game, and the reason why they're going ahead and kind of like reworking and tweaking this is because unlike every other Call of Duty, you don't really lose any height within your jump if you just keep going ahead and jumping. Now, what this means is if you guys are capping a flag and there's kind of like a wall in front of you that you can barely peek, you can potentially just jump just to kind of get like, you know, a field of view around you that you really couldn't do in other Call of Duty. So I don't know if you guys care about this. I don't know if you guys, you know, think this is overpowered. Personally, I don't really see an issue with the bunny hopping. Let me know about that down in the comment section below. I have a Scuff controller, a Scuff Lite controller, and Xbox Elite, so it is really advantageous for me. But if they go ahead and nerf the bunny hopping, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, you know, we're still gonna be wrecking and doing good in the game. Now, another thing they're gonna go ahead and tweak and look at are the spawns. Now, the spawns, yes, they need to be addressed. The spawning is very, very bad on this game. Players are spawning constantly behind you. Players are spawning inside of you. It's kind of ridiculous. In Domination, if you step even close to their flag, they automatically flip and then they spawn right back to where you were. It's kind of weird. I definitely feel they need to go ahead and adjust the spawns, but in all reality, because the spawn system is pretty bad right now, I think this is actually kind of helping with map rotation as well as traffic flow, because since I do not use SMGs as much on Black Ops 4, I'm actually figuring out a lot of places where people are coming at, a lot of the off spawns. So this is kind of a huge benefit and help to me and players like me who kind of, you know, trying to figure out the spawns on the beta. And by having a bad spawn system on the beta, I feel that this actually is going to have a huge benefit for people who kind of just judge the traffic flow when the game actually comes out. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't really see an issue going into the future with the spawns. If they do go ahead and patch them and fix them, that's obviously going to be fantastic and a huge benefit to the game. Now, those are pretty much all of the major issues. The last major issue that I've seen that they're going to go ahead and address is the body armor gear. Now, body armor, yes, I do 100% agree that body armor needs to go ahead and get nerfed. The reason why I'm saying body armor needs to get nerfed and why it's so ridiculous and so overpowered and so, you know, just downright annoying on the game is because there is actually a equipment set with the Seraph. Now, if you are running the Seraph and you guys drop the spawn beacon, every single person on the enemy team can spawn on that beacon. Now, if, say for example, you're playing hardpoint and you clear out the hill, 3 or 4 people are down, their entire team can spawn literally around the corner with a body armor. And we all know with the way the time to kill is on the game, if 6 people or 5 people, excuse me, are coming at you with a body armor, there's absolutely nothing you can do unless they're absolutely terrible. You're going to die. Now, body armor, definitely, it needs to be addressed. Having 5 people running body armor on the same team is very annoying. The manual health regeneration really isn't that big of a difference between running it with stem shot and with it not. So In our reality, there really is no reason to run anything else besides body armor. Now, the comsat device is really good as well, but if you're playing, just strictly for kills and you're just trying to just push flags and objectives, there's really no reason not to run body armor. And I kind of feel that that's kind of why they're going to go ahead and nerf body armor and kind of keep it in line with all the other gear sets, because right now it is obviously the #1 best gear in the game and people are using it and a lot of people are getting upset. Now, another reason why body armor, in my opinion, is annoying is because you cannot run ballistic rounds on all of your weapons. So some of the weapons I like to use are the KN, and you cannot run ballistic rounds on that weapon. So obviously, if you guys are going up against people with body armor, you're kind of out of luck. So I definitely feel that they need to nerf body armor, and then as well as allow you to have ballistic rounds on all of your weapons. So if somebody in the enemy team does have it on, you can kind of shoot through it, just like how FMJ or armor piercing from Ghost kind of counteracted the ballistic vest. It needs to be working the same exact way on this game, just to keep it fair, just to keep the level field even, so people are just not going ahead and getting cheesy gunfights within the game. These are all of the major patch notes that they're going ahead and addressing on the game thus far. Something else that I feel that they need to address that they haven't really talked about are the score streaks. Now, the score streaks so far are very weak in my opinion. The guard dog, which is actually the Nomad's kind of specialist ability and quote-unquote weapon, is definitely better than a lot of the score streaks in the entire game. I've called in kind of like the GI unit or like the quote-unquote paratroopers of this game, the squad, the squads, and they're really not that good. The strike team is terrible. It doesn't get any kills. I've called it in the head to hard point, and they don't get any kills. The Hellstorm is not that good. It just doesn't really get any kills, as well as the attack chopper doesn't really do anything at all. So I definitely feel they need to go ahead and buff all the kill streaks up so they're kind of a little bit better and more rewarding when you do go ahead and get them, because for players that are not good at the game, a lot of people have actually been saying that the streaks are kind of hard to get. Personally, if you guys are playing the OBJ, they're really not hard at all. You can actually loop streaks very, very fast in this game. So they definitely should be a little bit more rewarding. Let me know what you guys think about Black Ops 4 so far. Let me know what you guys want to see fixed. Let me know what you guys, absolutely love about the game. Let me know what you guys absolutely hate about the game. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.